Hello guys, Sujo speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 204. And today I read you All the Places I Will Go by me and myself. So let's read it down, shall we? See what we got for us. All the Places I'll Go by me and myself. I wrote it and drew it with some help from my friend Dr. Seuss. Inspired by the New York Times bestseller, All the Places You'll Go. So let's read it. Anyway. Published by Random House, New York. Anyway. Copyright 2016, all reserved. Anyway. Seeing here was the copyright stand mark, and here we go on that. Anyway. Congratulations to me. Today's my day. Today is... I'm not going to say the blank ones in the part of Bedtime Stories episode. This is no. So here we go on that in the first page. So there you go on that. Next page. Anyway. I'm off to great places. I'm off in a way today, especially because I graduated from high school. And no, it's not my birthday. No. I'm a big brother and sister, yes. But not to try to watch this now. But anyway, I learned something new. Yeah, my brain does. Anyway, someone loves me. Yes, I did this. Well, nothing to write at. That's just one of the big no-nos I want to do during Bedtime Stories episodes. So there you go with that. Next page. Anyway, I have brains in my head. My head looks like this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to draw anything during Bedtime Stories. Anyway, I have feet in my shoes. My shoes look like this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show the shoes during Bedtime Stories. So, no. No, I'm not in the reading time. But anyway. I can steer myself in any direction I chose. And I'm not going to go over the right, just like I did during Bedtime Stories. So, that's a no for me. So, it's a May, so there you go. Next page. Anyway, I'm on my own, and I know what I know. I'm not gonna do homework. It's like a homework assignment difference. So there you go. This is what I know about. I know about anything about. Okay. Okay. This is what I know about art, books. Car, I know about some parts of cars. I just drive his car, mama's cars. That is, I don't do cooking at the time. I love animals, besides like pigs, for example. I don't do dancing that much anymore. So there you go. Barney the dinosaur and Dorothy the dinosaur as much. Fairy tales, yes, I can read those for you guys out there. Video games as much as I do. And, much as games that much. Math, I'm smart at math. Movies, I'm a huge movie geek, because I'm an editor, such movies. Music, yeah, I'm listening to music. Heavy metal, rock, and children's music, you know. Outer space, you know, Lloyd in space, TV shows and things like that. You know, that's just me. I'm not an astronaut, so don't remind me. I'm a huge sports fan, Georgia Bulldogs fan, and for Gators. Watch the spirits for you. Superheroes, I'm not a superhero person, so there you go. I have toys based on superheroes and comic books. But anyway, toys, so much more. Anyway, so I know more about, and that's it. You know. See, heroes are basically books that I haven't read on my own. So there you go. Next page. Anyway, and I'm one who will decide where I go. In the future, I'll go to the airport. Okay. I don't know what to do next. I don't know about the students park in the moment. There's a lot of confusion going on in this book. The bag is one, but it's good enough for my health. Anyway, I'm not going to Buddy's Barbershop ever again. I'm sorry. Beach. It'd be good enough if I can go there again. Bookstore. That's a good option to do as part of Bedtime Stories episodes. Future episodes as part of Walmart, Target, or whatever it was. But anyway, bowling alley. I'm a sports fanatic because I'm a huge fan of bowling alley. Anyway, camp guards. If you want to go to camp, then that's great. But I'm not gonna go camping somewhere soon. But I'm gonna stay at home for camp. Anyway, circus. I have some problems with circus. I haven't been in circus in years in my life ever. You know, I am going to elementary school, but not until next year. Anyway, farm stand. Been in a farm stand since I was a kid. Friend's house. Maybe this year actually. I don't know. I've lost all my grandparents unfortunately, so no. Grocery store, yes. Hair salon, Or no, we can't do girlish type of things. No. Home, yes, I know where I was at by the way. Hospital, that's where my mom works at by the way. Chemo, I don't want to do that. No. Leg, that's where my stepdad goes to do when he goes fishing. So no, I'm not gonna go to the library ever again. I am going to middle school because I want to reunite some people at middle school all the time. Movie theater, yes, because I want to be seeing the movie. Because last time I've been there is going to see Lightyear in theaters. Anyway, I wish I could go to the movie very street, but yeah, that's just late. Because last time I've been there was Universal Orlando Resort. Anyway, in 2013. I want to go to the museum, but I wish there would be my stuff related to museums. Anyway, park. I wish I wouldn't be going out of space, but no, I won't do that anymore. Pool. Post office, okay? That is good ideas. Restaurants, good ideas. River, that's more, again, my stepdad's go there when he goes fishing. Okay? I'm not going to school ever again, okay? Don't ask me for that. Shopping mall, that's a good idea. I don't think they'll have a skate rink in my house, ever. Where I live, ever. A toy store, that's a good option. Long story short, I am an uncle of 6 children. But the fact is, some people live there, yes. But anyway, and zoo. I will have to go see pigs in the zoo. And that's all they have in the Dr. Seuss wall in the books. I don't want to go, I was going to go to the veterinarian's office where Kaylee, if she's watches now, but that's just me, of course. That's all we're going to decide, but travel and such, but that's all we're going to do. But that's just me, of course. So there. What about where's hotel? Where is the WTA headquarters? That's just me, of course. Anyway, next page. Anyway, all the places I will go. Oh, there it is. Now I'm on. I've been I'll cover the states I wanted to visit. Well, I went to Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia, D.C., and Tennessee. I want to go to the following states, okay? Washington and State, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona. One of my stepdad's things in his bucket list, Alaska, Hawaii, Utah, Iowa, Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, something like that, Nebraska. And if I think there are going to be tornadoes up there, I'm not going to any states if there are going to be tornadoes. So that's a no for me. Anyway, If I go to these states, if it has to do with Oklahoma, I'm not going there. So no. New York, because of two reasons. One, because I want to be able to go see Sesame Street. And two, because of seeing Robert McNeil in person. You know, because even though it's a thing I have to, it's my last chance. Maryland, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Wisconsin, and I want to see one person in Wisconsin ever again in my life, ever. Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Vermont, New Jersey, Delaware. Yeah, that's all I'm going to think about for right now in this Bedtime Stories episode in the United States and America map. But for right now, it's just other countries. It's not listed here in this book. See here. But anyway. But, you know, next page. Hey, oh my god, it is listed. Well, I went to North... So, I live in North America. I've never been to South Africa, the other countries. South America was one. Some of them poor, some of them are not. However, I've never been to Europe. I not want to be able to go to Africa ever. Australia, New Zealand, and some Asian countries at all. But I wish I can go there. And not Antarctica ever in my life. It's a cold, cold place. But if you want to be in panda bears, that's what polar bears, that's totally fine. But right now, the other countries is like, okay, I want to get to that anyway. To make films like that, but Penguins, if you watch this remix, that is totally fine. But right now, I'm up for it. That's just me, of course. Some parts of Africa were like, okay. And more places I can go. At the time, no thanks. I just want to be in this Earth. I don't want to be in Mercury, Sun, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto at all. Wait. In Bedtime Stories, episode number... I don't remember what episode it was, but... in Little Einsteins, what I saw was Pluto was a planet. So you're telling me that Pluto was not a planet? Pluto not a planet, but I like to go there anyway. Oh, okay, makes sense. Anyway. Okay, that makes sense anyway. And this is, I'm not going to color it right now, so there you go with that. So it doesn't make anyway, so it makes sense. Anyway, next page. Anyway. Here are my favorite ways on the way up. I'll see great sights. Airplane, okay? Now, I don't want to be on the helicopter. Some of the helicopters would be good. A car, and that's it. I don't want to be in this thing. My favorite way to travel is by... No, I don't want to be by foot at all. Because I'm scared of driving. Anyway, I don't remember. I don't think so. Train. And that's it. Yeah, that's fine enough. Yeah, because I want to list them all in one day. So that is basically it. Train, helicopter, car, and airplane. That is basically it. So there you go. And you think roller skates is silly and foot. And like walking, horseback, camel, hot air balloon, and spaceship was a good idea. You got another thing coming. Next page. I'll join high flyers who soars to high heights. I want to skip this page, and because I don't want to write ideas down in this book, unfortunately. So there you go. If I own Boom, it'll be like this. No. Skip that. Next page. Anyway, where I fly, it'll be like my own best. Wherever I go, I'll top all of the rest. Except when I don't, it's because sometimes I won't. When I grew up, I'll be best at filmmaking technician. So there you go. Founder of this quote. But anyway, I'll be best because of making films is much more easier for me. Just what is best for me to make edits and make reaction videos much more fun. And the best idea is make and what is the next steps in my chapter is to make technicians more easier. I want to skip the second first and don't want to do the best at. Unfortunately, because they just say anything about second and third, and I don't want to be the best at web design cinematograph. Those are the least favorite things I can do. If you watch this, Tom, I'm sorry. And unfortunately, those pages are long. I don't want to write ideas down to make it all happen, so that's me, of course. How long do I do this for? 16 minutes. Ooh. Next page. Anyway, I'm not going to make a maze out of that. No. I'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are light, and mostly they're dark. No thanks. Unfortunately, I'm not drawing anything, so the Dr. Seuss fans watching this, I'm confused here. I mean, sure I can make a bedtime stories episode. Not really it's not gonna count as a writing position to make, so it's more ideal. So there you go. So there you go on that. Next page. Anyway, the Wayne plays. No one dreams about Wayne, but happens it will. When I'm Wayne, I'll be standing still. Things I'm waiting for. A new pet, like a pig. No, not my own room. No, there's two, no. I think a new pet will be good, unfortunately. So, that's all there is to it. So, unfortunately, none of it will happen. And the rest of the Cat in the Hat, things like that. It's not gonna be. It's too much permission about this. My birthday, unfortunately, is already passed. Snow day is too much. My room, it's already there. Hello. Summer is already being summer. A bike. I don't need a bike, unfortunately. New tooth. I already have been. I'm an adult, so I don't need to lose a tooth. Anyway. Ice cream. I already have ice cream. Yes. Hours ago. A visit for the Cat in the Hat. No. I already did. However, I want to see Cat in the Hat in person, but I don't want to have him come to my house. You know, that's just me. Anyway, somehow I'll escape, and while I'll wait and stay, I'll find my right place where boom bands are playing. When I go up, I'll write a song. No, I don't want to do this, unfortunately. I'll play the instrument, electric guitar, not electric guitar, drums, excuse me, and vocals, something like that. I don't know. Sorry. I may invent an instrument called. I don't know, fortunately. It has to be heavy metal, fortunately. Here's what it'll look like. Anyway, that's all there is to it. So, not really much of the Dr. Seuss book, unfortunately. But it is about writing, so there you go. Next page. Anyway, and when I am in a swamp, I'm not for much fun. I'm slumping myself, and it's not easy to be done. 6 ways I'll slump myself. Read a book. And there are 5 more things, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I will not talk about it in the slump. So, there will not be any more of this book. So, when I get bored, and I'm not going to be able to do much time for the book. So, there you go. I'll keep it out of ideas since I just grown up. Next page. Anyway. With better flip-flop flapping, once more I'll ride high, waiting for anything under the sky. No, thank you. So there you go on that. So, yep. Next page. Anyway, and I'll go far, but all the places I'll go, the place I'll always most are as follows. Now, um, here, here are I want to talk about it another time, but right now I have to write. I'll just talk about it anyway. Not gonna say much about what I want of most of the other time. It's just gonna be right now. It's just gonna be traveling in much part, but then again, it's just gonna be huge. Anyway, and the people I want with me are blank. I will not talk about it, and I'll just skip that for right now, just because it's gonna be a long series regarding all places I'll go series. But anyway, next page. Anyway, all the places I'll go. This is fun to be done. This is a point to be scored. This is a fun to be won. When I grew up, I will never play sport. No. Play some sports, like bowling, for example. When I grew up, I'll play these games. Just some video games and puzzles. Thank you, and war games, because that is a deeply amount of mind, especially board games, you know. But mind games, yes, I have no idea, fortunately. So there you go. Because it's part of my YouTube channel, you know. That's how I began with ever since. Anyways, next page. Anyway, fame. I'll be famous as can be when the worldwide world watches me win on TV. Now, things I'll be famous for, blank. Making films, TV shows, and everything else. Things I'm not be famous for is, okay, personal life family members. Unfortunately, I'm not going to say much about my personal life family members. Like I said, it's just hard for me to not talk about my personal life family. You know, let's say, for example, one of them, I'm not going to say much about one. I'm not going to say one family member in front of my mom, you know, because if she's going to be here and say, don't talk about her, because I'm not gonna say one person. What said, family member. Because I'm not gonna say much about the family member. And yes, I edited out on those reacts, you know. And I did it multiple times with her being famous. She will be sad about this. And I deleted that much an accident. You know, so blah blah. It was not an accident, so. So yeah, if you watch this, Mom, I don't know what to do next. And thankfully, my mom told me not to do this and find my family member and some of my family members. So there you go. And I'll do it privately. Next page. Anyway, I won't be stopped. Onward up many a fighting creek. Through my arms and I may get sore and my sneakers may leak. I'll go on. No, thank you. I'm almost done with these books. You know, how much pages are left? Oh my god, it's gonna be a few more pages left of the book. You know, there's some times when I can finish this book, and sometimes I will not. You know, that's just me. Next page. Anyway, on and on, I'll hike, and I'll know I'll hike far from the face up into my problems. Wherever they are, here's what I look like in the hike. In the sea, not in these falling places. And not in the woods. I did this back in the day when I was doing the woods, so there you go. Anyway, here's what I'll see. Yes, I will indeed 98.3.4 from the 4% great guarantee. Some advice I'll give from a parent. And no, I'm not going to say grandparent because they all passed. Anyway, a teacher. No, stop. I don't want to say teacher anymore. Relative, family friend. we're gonna skip all of this. So there you go. And how long do I did this for? 25 minutes. Wow. Wow. Anyways, next page. Anyway, I'll move mountains. I will move mountains by building things, fixing things, destroying things, and yeah, no thanks. Anyway, plus move mountains by helping kids, animals, people, the earth, outer space. None of that stuff. I don't want to read too much about this, so no. No. Stop. Anyways, stop. Next page. Anyway, today's my day. My mountain is waiting. Here's my mountain. So, Paramount Pictures, Nickelodeon movies. How about that, folks? And there you go. I don't want to draw mountains, so there you go. And here is the... I'm not sure how many pages we got left for the pages. Yeah, there's a few more pages left. I'm on my way. When I grew up, I want to be because blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Whatever. By me, myself. And Lou Jeffers. And I don't want to talk about it. And the reason why I said that, I don't want to write too much about this information. For right now, that's a big no-no. But right now, it's just too much. But, you know. And here's the last page of the book, saying, there are hundreds of people who will help me on my way and the place I'll go. Unfortunately, it's blank right now, so I don't want to say too much. So, you know, that's just me. And that is, postcard. Today's my day. I'll go off to great places to get to where I'm going next to. Looks like this. There you go. That's just not, and this is not the end of this book. And this might be the beginning of this book I got in 2016. So that was all the places I'll go by me myself. But after 27 minutes of reading time, what I think about this book, I think I have not been written the whole entire book at before my life. You know, despite having this thing written down yet, it was an amazing book, you know. And pretty soon I'll have to write it all down just because, you know. And just because I'll have to put it down, and that way you can all see what it looks like. If not, then it could be there for you guys to enjoy. So, there you go. In a separate video, not a Bedtime Stories episode. That's just me. And that was the Bedtime Stories episode number 204. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. What next one's going to be. Not as confusing as Bedtime Stories episodes. It's going to be Back in the Future. So there you go on that. Now, man, excuse me. I got to get ready for bed and go see my dad tomorrow. So there will not be a brand new episode of Weekend Celebration tomorrow, nor is Ellis Reacts tomorrow, nor is Bedtime Stories Lunchtime tomorrow. But there will be some videos coming away on Saturday. So be looking out for that. Till next time, suggest about piece of baby. Get more videos next episode. Till Wednesday out. See ya.